Welcome to the blind side, y'all, where we look at the dark side of this new dark moon in Pisces that we're having coming up on March 2nd. First and foremost, pause this video if you, pause the video because I want you to go run a hot bath for yourself. Yep, I'm giving you homework. I want you in a certain state of mind to watch this. So go run yourself a hot bath, get into it, let it be, zhuzh it up. That's my word of the season for some reason, zhuzh. Let it be ceremonial, let it be ritualistic. If you don't have access to a bathtub, then allow yourself a really hot or, just soothing shower. And then come back to this. So pause if you must. Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay. So, Patreon gets everything first. Y'all thought y'all were gonna get away without me plugging my shit. No. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything for daily content. Check out all the links below in the description box. I will leave it at that. But for other dope shit that I do, my website, and to book a session with me, feel free to just message me on any platform. But justjeverything.com is my shit. Now, you know how we do. We explore the dark side of the new moon, and I want you guys to really think about everything that you know about Pisces, the light and the shadow. And my favorite thing about their symbology is the fact that there's one fish above the water and then one below. And that's very indicative of Piscean energy. There's always a side of them underneath that you don't necessarily, like a very few, if anybody, has access to. And so it's funny because my Pisces season Spotify playlist for Pisces season is called Piscean Hidden Fish. Because there's something about that hidden fish, the one that's underneath the water. That's where so much of the beautiful disaster lays. And so now new moons are times to plant seeds. This is the time to manifest. This is the time of the month when the light of the moon is technically at its weakest, which is why it used to be called a dark moon. And since the light is weak, we are innately challenged to navigate our dark and to navigate our shadow. Be up to the challenge. Be up to the challenge of facing that raw, uncut, unadulterated, potent, saturated shadow that is you. You got to know that motherfucker. You got to know what form it takes, what it looks like, the sound of their voice. It's time to get intimate with our shadow. It's time to get intimate with both and all facets of ourselves so that we can experience the union and culmination of the cycles that were perpetuated when we were out of union. I just saw it was 420. Light it if you got it. Hydrate. Fucking Pisces coming out. Hydrate. And with Pisces, we are going to be exploring themes of service, sacrifice, mysticism, the origins of mysticism, your beliefs, your access and your relationship to escapism. What seeds do you need to plant in regards to all of these themes that are going to be coming up and that are available for you to plant? What seeds do you need to plant in regards to illusions in your life? In regards to what seeds do you need to plant in regards to your spiritual gifts? It's funny, I had a really interesting conversation a couple days ago where someone was like basically saying, we're talking about a metaphysical topic and talking about color actually, and their response was, okay, so who decided that that is what that meant? And I didn't have the answer for it then, except for there's ancient knowledge that has been handed down to us through the development of our species, and we haven't always been like, not all of us were Neanderthals. But who decided it? Someone who spent a fuck ton more time in the spirit than either of us. And one beautiful thing about Pisces season, it's gonna fucking remind you that there isn't a logical answer for everything. Not everything has an origin. Not everything has an origin in necessarily our feeble concept of logic and reason. Some things are meant to be miraculous. Some things, and what we call miraculous, what we call magic, it's just another word for something else that another species calls, day to day, it's just like, you can figure out what you believe in for sure. And it's important that you do. Because the company that you keep is going to be evolving. And you need to really know what you stand for. What you fucking believe in. Because it's going to be necessary. And there's already a lot of division, and at this point that I'm filming this, there's war happening, and that's, been happening, but there's a new one that's starting, and so there's a lot of fear and anxiety in the ether, and there's a lot of things that are going to be coming to light that I feel like we need to make sure our eyes are wide open for. Be willing to see. Be willing to change your mind, change your tone to acknowledge and say that you're wrong when you're proved wrong. Woo! King of Wands, justice and judgment reversed. I'm telling you, that fucking Pluto return. King of Wands. There is definitely some sort of like marching into, this is, marching into battle, marching into the fight, a leader rising up. You needing to really get comfortable in standing up for what you believe in, for you being a leader and someone that fights for justice and says the right thing and isn't afraid to call people out, but trust and believe with justice reversed. Not only will the truth set you free, what is done in the dark will be brought to light. It's law. It's law. It's science. It's balance. It's cause and a fucking effect. And so, sorry that took a dark turn, but the stuff is coming up. And Pisces season doesn't fuck around. This is like the culmination of all the signs. This is meant to be a complex season. Have you ever met like light and bubbly Pisces? No. Because they have this full concept and scope that A, all of this is real and all of this is fake at the same fucking time. And B, we might as well get fucked up and have fun while we're here figuring it out. And C, like, there's some real darkness that we got to figure out and process. But, let's try to, band together and really do the right thing. Pisces, they fucking get it. They fucking get it. And so I want to read from the Handy Dandy Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. And I don't know why I feel the need to apologize for my tone or for my mood. This is the end of 2021 that we're really experiencing. And so I feel like this Pisces season, this new moon in Pisces is a release of these intentions that you're coming up with, these seeds that you're planting, the changes that you're making in your heart. I feel like a lot of people are about to be lit on fire. Like it's a time for, it's no longer time to just be out here being lukewarm about shit. And the people who are meant to be set ablaze are rising the fuck up because it is their karmic, it's like encoded in their DNA. Some people just fucking got it. And some people just aren't afraid to say it. And some people just can no longer be done. Like can no longer, it's time. If you feel a calling, it's time to stop being done fighting what's being unlocked in your DNA. It's time to stop fighting what you're feeling drawn towards, what's pulling on you. There are so many new beginnings that want to come in. And it's important that you are willing to wield the sword of truth in your life. Make room for the truth to be told. Make room for your soul family to come in, for the right people to come in. I also want to speak to the... Never mind, we're not going to go there. I'll save that for later. I'll just say everyone is your soulmate. Every person that you meet. So, I want to evaluate what he has to say about 12 degrees of Pisces. This is happening earlier in the day. And I have not read this before, so I'm going in blind with y'all. All right, Elias Lonsdale's description of the 12th degree of Pisces is a woman sleeping in a ring of flames. A woman sleeping in a ring of flames. And you know what's on the bottom of the deck? The Four of Swords. A woman sleeping in a ring of flames. All right, I'm getting to it. Drama, color, sound, magnitude, and shakings. You dream through it all in an enchantment which simultaneously protects and stifles. An ancestral power of suspended life force held away, while great events surround you and envelop you, yet do not penetrate. You experience a most unusual soul disposition of deep sleep in the teeth of the collective and ancestral events and experiences which are huge and never ending. Is it a grace or a curse? It can be either. It becomes a grace if you awaken in the right timing and move on from here. It can be a curse if you stay down under too long and miss the cue to stir and look around and discover that the future has dawned and the old ways have fallen away. Sleeper, awake. Sleeper, awake. Y'all go read that on your own. It can become a curse if you stay down too long and miss the cue to stir and look around and discover that the future has dawned and the old ways have fallen away. Sleeper, awake. Sleeper, awake. And the divine has been telling us this for way, way, way too long. Sleeper, awake. So, and what's crazy what I wrote is here, are there outdated beliefs holding me back? Underdeveloped, unresearched beliefs. And also themes about skepticism and people that are unable to see magic. Oh, and I went right to it again. Are there outdated beliefs holding me back? It can be a curse if you stay down too long and miss the cue to stir. The cue to stir is being fucking sounded, y'all. Sleeper, awake. I don't even know what else to say. I don't even know if I want to pull any more cards. That was, woo! Y'all see why I fuck with him. Okay, so I'll ask. Let's dive in for these. Whoo, please hydrate. I already prayed before I got on. But yes, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, our benevolent ancestors, we welcome in the God of your understanding, you know, whatever you like to call them. We ask for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this new moon in Pisces. In the U.S., it's happening on March 2nd, 2022. Definitely check your time zones. See where 12 degrees Pisces is, where the moon head lands for you. Death. If you stay down too long and miss the cue to stir, what was it? You'll see that the old ways have fallen away. The old ways have fallen away. And if you honor the profound endings that are to be released from you, there's so many flowers that are blooming. I feel like also it's time to give someone their flowers. It's time to acknowledge people for their greatness while they're here. Start saying thank you. Start shouting out your friends. Really start having that one thing that I love about Pisces is they're able to really see a little bit of themselves in everything and everybody. And so that's where that grand capacity for compassion comes from, and that unconditional love. And that's what we're really being asked to access in this season. And having that unconditional love for yourself, give your fucking self your flowers, bitch. Because these last 3 years, what's that Biggie quote? If the world shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man with a better plan. Put monies in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college grant so she don't need no man. Give yourself your flowers, babe. You've come a long way. And the outdated beliefs are these endings that you are clinging to for dear life. There may be someone or someone with like outdated or connections that are holding you back are grudges that you may be holding on to, possibly with someone with Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. It's really time to like release the grudges, to plant new seeds, and understand that every word that you say is a fucking seed. Your words are spells. You've got to be more masterful with the words that you say, especially about yourself and your life and your future and your loved ones. What seeds are you planting with your words? So there may be also someone with, Two of Cups, and y'all aren't going to like this answer. Some of y'all are in relationships that are holding you back. Some of y'all have really, really outdated beliefs about relationships, love, togetherness, monogamy. Some of y'all have really fucked up and outdated beliefs about polyamory too. Trust and believe. We'll get into it. We can talk about it if you want to, but I don't know who's ready for that. There may be some relationship, 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What did I say? The fucked up beliefs about polyamory and open relationships. But also the fucked up beliefs about fucking monogamy and how toxic the institution of marriage has fucking become. With people who aren't being willing to be themselves. That's all that this is. Everybody's got to be, we can no longer deny the call of our heart. We can no longer deny who we are. That full moon in Leo is really, and plus all this shit going on with Pluto, is begging for authenticity. And if you don't give yourself the opportunity, it's going to fucking rip it out of you. It's going to expose it. I'm telling you. And then you about to be hangman stuck because you didn't listen to the trumpet that's trying to tell you to honor your truth and get yourself out of the whatever situation that has you feeling suspended or stuck. Stop denying your power. Stop. And stop denying your power to like say what you need to say. And not everybody is compatible with your truth. Compatibility can be seasonal. It is seasonal. Because someone who was, your ride or die when you were at your lowest point and everything was dying around you, they may have been great for you then, but now that you're coming up and you're blooming and figuring out who you are, y'all may not fuck with each other too much. And that goes for friends, lovers, jobs. There is something about like, let's all honor where we're at. And we'll be able to do a fuck ton less forgiving if we shift into a place of acceptance. Doesn't that feel just better? Instead of like the fight to forgive, there is something sacred about, I accept that this is how you chose to show up in this incarnation. I accept that this is how you chose to spend your time on this 3D plane. I accept that. And I don't need to necessarily forgive you for it. Okay, I see you. These are your choices. This is where you're at. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. And so chew on that for a while. The concept of acceptance. And Patreon's going to get some deep channelings that I've been getting about acceptance versus forgiveness. So be sure to check that out. but I want to tune into the underdeveloped research and beliefs. I also feel like that's about relationships and opening up your relationships and polyamory and all of these things. And also maybe even business opportunities. Some of you have been trying to do business with a certain circle of friends, and I feel like things may be getting messy. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, that's often like regret, remorse, loss. I do feel like, and I've been talking about it for months, your circle of friends is going to be evolving and shifting. It's meant to, and it's not a negative thing. Just when people show you who they are, believe them, babe. It's that simple. I ain't gotta hold a grudge. I just see my shadow and your shadow aren't going to entwine well, aren't going to mingle and kiki well together. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep my space and my distance because I'm interested in moving forward 6 of Wands style and pursuing my public success and recognition and making sure that my beliefs and my ethics and morals and how I show up in the world is not underdeveloped or unresearched. I feel like if there are things that you are trying to be about, you have got to honor your elders and the people that have come before you. You've got to, everybody wants to take a fucking 2-week course and then go teach something. And it's just like, yo, there are people who have been doing this for fucking lifetimes. Like, honor the process. Nobody, like, and where did we miss this desire to earn things? Like, that's part of the, like, it won't feel as good if you didn't fucking earn it, you know? And so there is something about whatever it is you're trying to pursue or triumph or create. Honor the history, do your research, do your work. My father was a pastor, my mother is ordained, my father is also like a theologian and a scholar and has more fucking degrees than anybody that I've ever met in my life, like I swear. Which is why I bucked so hard and refused to go to college. But let's get to my trauma later. But he also, like, what he did instill in me is a hunger for knowledge. And I did not feel like I had to go about getting my knowledge the route that he did. But I am just as much a scholar and research and dive into shit and really allow myself to fall down so many fucking rabbit holes so that I can deduce what I believe in, what feels right to me, so that anywhere in any conversation, whether we're talking about physics or metaphysics or groceries or agriculture or tarot or, you know, like braiding hair, like I have something to contribute to the conversation. And I do feel like there is something important about giving yourself like this well-rounded, comprehensive wellness, not allowing the wellness to just be in this one area. And whenever you feel like you've acquired a certain level of mastery in wellness in one area, allowing yourself to expand and reach for something else. Also, something just came through that in regards to the underdeveloped beliefs or unresearched beliefs, I feel like for some of you it's marketing. There is something about how to market your business. What are the messages that we need in regards to this underdeveloped or unresearched beliefs thing that came through? Some of you are needing to do more research in regards to whatever entrepreneurial pursuit that you are embarking on. I feel like also there is something about diving deeper into marketing or getting more confident about putting yourself out there, about letting your freak flag fly, about understanding that your voice and the people around you like making sure that there are quality people around you that support you, so that you have a really like strong team that can lead you to like the sweet spot. It's important for you to prioritize your ascension, prioritize whatever it is you're aspiring to, or aspiring for. The Lovers, and it has to do with information. The Lovers is Mercury. And the Lovers, don't get it twisted, it ain't about hugs and kisses and new relationships. This is about also sacrifice, about being at a crossroads. This is about understanding your choices and understanding that your choices have really, really long lasting ramifications. So it's also really important to slow down and take your time in regards to the company that you keep and whoever it is that you romantically pair yourself with and who you financially pair yourself with. There may be someone with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Gemini, or Virgo placements that can really help you level up in regards to whatever is underdeveloped or unresearched, or a belief that you're wanting to explore more. And I also got this message about skepticism and people that are unable to see or connect with like the ether or their magic or the divine, or and so what are the messages for that? The Hermit reversed. It's like, come out of your shell. I feel like stop. Yeah, it's like you won't feel so isolated if you were around people that were actually fucking like-minded. You know what I mean? If you were around your fellow birds who have similar feathers as you wouldn't feel so isolated and wouldn't be in the middle of forming a damn superiority complex. It's just like you've been alone so much, you low-key about to become a narcissist. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, and that's focusing on doing the work. Mind your business. Mind your business, nose to the grindstone, and study. If you want people to seek you out for your skill, for a specific skill set or a product or something that you provide, it's time to get to work. And the thing about getting to work is what the work is that it feels like is happening here. It's in the realm of your belief. You've got to believe that you are capable of this. You've got to believe that you're capable of having, quality people in your life and being someone that feels very fulfilled in their purpose, and being able to have that hindsight where it's just like, damn, I really was, in tune and listening. And I feel really proud of like where I've come, how far I've come. I feel like a lot of us are being activated. We're being lit aflame. And it's really important that you are no longer letting yourself just stay fucking lukewarm. Like, get the fuck from around me. That's how it really feels. Ten of Cups, yes. Get rid of, and some people are having the opposite effect. They're like, oh, I don't want these people who are too hot and too excitable and it's too much, blah, blah, blah. I need peace, I need stillness, I need calmness, la, la, la. Do that. Make the cuts. Get yourself around people that you can, that you can be Pisces style above and below the water with. Your people can't find you if you aren't being authentic. But trust and believe. You've got to learn how to navigate through the shadow of all the rain that is compiled to make this rainbow. And then you can turn your back on the rest of the bullshit. This is the objective. Not this bullshit hyper independence that has been glamorized for us. It's time for you to have the comfortability and the confidence to come out of your shell, to come out of the solitude, to reconnect with your collective, your soul family, your people. The people who are really going to support and encourage you. And you getting so comfortable with yourself that you are authentic at all times. It puts you in a position when I fill my own cup and I self-soothe and I self-govern and I'm reliant on myself and I honor my word. I do what I say. Or whatever it is for you. Understand that however it is you fill your cup, you vibrate at a frequency that attracts other people that also fill their cup that way. And it's time to really allow ourselves to come out of the shell, to come together. And it's not just about pairing, it's not just about romantic love. And that's also one thing that people hate about dating Pisces is the love that they get as a lover is also given to like their best friend, is also given to their mom, is also given to their favorite cashier at their corner store. You know what I mean? That it's like they love so well equally to people that it can hard to feel like you're special or distinctive to them. But just as much as that's, there's a negative or like a pejorative kind of connotation on that, I feel like it's beautiful as well. To love yourself so much and so well that you naturally just love everybody that way. And that will create just a different kind of union for us all. I love you. You got this. Shit, I forgot I wanted to do this. My bad, I forgot I wanted to pull from the Loteria. Ooh, El Vegan came out. Farmer's market. I feel like it's important to evaluate your relationship to food, especially any conflicts that you're having with food. Some of you may be having food allergies, and unfortunately, there is something about eliminating maybe dairy or having a limited kind of relationship with meat, or some of you are going to be finding out like your body just feel better when, anyway. So give that a shot. I feel like a lot of the bloating or something that you may be feeling in your body, or any kind, like there may be a shift that you're feeling in regards to, I just heard lethargy, or you're feeling maybe really tired or drained in some sort of way. And I do feel like it has something to do with your diet. And yeah, that's going to be coming to light. It's going to be exposed. The card is El Global Warming. So I definitely feel like there are a lot of things that are going to be globally coming to light. We already got some weird fake sun shit happening. I do feel like there may be something coming to light, or a realization that you have about someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, or Pisces placements. I think there are things there that need to end that are coming to light. There's also clarity. And there also will be like success, feeling better. You feeling more, having more access to your vitality, feeling just more energetic in regards to changing your diet. So some of you maybe need to get an allergy test, or some of you, this could be about like gluten also, or maybe you're just needing to give yourself a break or detox. There's something about allowing yourself to feel better once you update something in your diet, and you're not going to like it. Sorry, it's going to be uncomfortable for you because Some of you have been really letting your tongue rule. And El Healing Crystal reversed came out, and I feel like you're giving too much power, or there's going to be realizations about how we're giving too much power to metaphysical tools. I feel like there is something about understanding, like, you are the crystal, baby. You are the spell. You don't there is some, they absolutely have power to harness energy and to increase and intensify energy. And that's coming from someone with crystals all over their house. I sleep with crystals under my pillow every night. I usually got a crystal in one or both bra cups if I wear a bra. So it's just like, I understand the power of crystals, but some of you, I feel like, are surrendering. It's kind of an scapegoat. I'll just say it. Some of you are surrendering or relinquishing too much of your power to external sources. Number 21, so this is a 3. I feel like it's time to start cultivating a deeper connection with your root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras, connecting with those power centers within you, clearing out the blockages, doing the research to understand what creates blockages where. It's time to make sure that you do that underdeveloped and unresearched beliefs, that you make sure you walk your talk and know what the fuck you're talking about and do your research. Last Bitcoin came out. Some of you, it's like, stop. Some of you are investing in Bitcoin like you invested in crystals. Or some of you are needing to get more information about cryptocurrency and things of that nature. I do feel like there's going to be news or information coming to light about Bitcoin. Actually, I want to pull a real card. Please clarify this lost Bitcoin. Some of you, this could be money coming in. It's a fit. The card number is 15, so that's 6. There could be money harmonizing for some of you in the financial sector. A little something coming in, maybe a gift, a bonus, or I feel like if you get a gift or bonus, you need to really like spend it wisely. Some of you are investing a lot of money into a gender reveal. That's the next card. Needing to save up for the baby. I feel like maybe some of you pulling out money that you were going to invest in cryptocurrency and investing it more in your future, investing it maybe in your family or in a child. If you have a baby shower or something like to go to, make sure that you like buy a gift. 3 of Wands came out to clarify the Bitcoin card, and that looks like some of you turning your back on your investment in cryptocurrency. Some of you are also being really stingy with the bonus that you got, and it's some of you know who you are. It's like you need to, if it should be going to the family or something like that, then be careful with your karma. And if you deserve a motherfucking treat and you have, like, you know what I mean, know the difference between self-indulgence and you being an asshole, whatever. Some of you are definitely turning your back on, like, there's maybe things coming to light and you're just like, nah, I don't know if this is a smart investment for me. And then the last card that came out was El TikTok, which I love it. It's like a hologram. This card is fucking hilarious. I won't want to do it. Oh, there it is. And so be careful of what you're doing for, I feel like also some stuff is, and then Twitter was on the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely a lot coming in through social media. What do we need to know about social media right now? There could just be some like weird trends coming up. 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Stop trying to find people online. Some of y'all thinking about getting back on Tinder or are entertaining flirtations with people that you're meeting online, and I don't feel like I don't think it's going to necessarily be as long term as you think. Some of you are thinking like this person is your soulmate or whatever, and I feel like everyone's your soulmate, and it's important to not play yourself. Five of Swords. Don't rush into anything. Make sure that you're willing to take it slow enough to see people's shadow and interact with people's shadow before you commit to anything, or before you allow yourself to, like, before you put yourself in the position to get hurt. And just because you are open and kind and loving with someone doesn't mean that that's the position to get hurt. You know what I mean? Know the difference. You can still, like, the objective is to be out here with our heart wide open, loving, and understanding that whether that love is rejected or not, that either way we're going to be okay, you know? All right, anything else? Anything coming in with the new moon in Pisces and coming in? La Succulent reversed and La Feminist reversed. I feel like some of you are spending a lot of money on plants or not spending enough money on plants. I think it's important to invest in, maybe there's the opportunity for a garden, or you gardening or doing some kind of work with the land, or I feel like opportunities to stop being hyper independent, to allow yourself to receive help. Like help is coming in. I feel like there are choices that are coming in that are going to put you in a position to definitely lean into your divine feminine receptivity, regardless of your genitalia and how you identify. This is a great time to really determine how you embody and want to express your feminine energy, and seeing the true power in that feminine energy. And combining it with, and once you experience the power in that feminine energy, allowing that power to change your behavior, change your perspective, change your words, so that you plant new seeds that you actually want. And you know when to prune the old ones. I love you.
What animates you no longer animates me.
What does animate you then? What? How do you digest it if nothing works?
Magic.
Oh, come on, Bill. I may look naive, but I'm not. And you need to remember that.
You think that it's not magic that keeps you alive. Just because you understand the mechanics of how something works doesn't make it any less of a miracle.
Ooh.